All right, next question is from Rocket Blaster. He says, I watched one of your videos on silos and it seems like that can really help you to rank with all the pages and links, etc. But you said you only use GMB free sites now. And that's a one-page website. No, I might have in that one particular video. There was a period of time where I was just building GMB assets without self-hosted WordPress or self-hosted sites as part of the projects. And for a period of months, that's all I was doing, and I was just using the GMB websites. I'm not doing near as many GMBs now because it's much more difficult to get them. Number one. Number two, they're much easier to get suspended now also. So I am working with self-hosted sites now again. So I just want to clarify that I am using self-hosted sites as the primary website for each project that I'm working on now. Even if it has a GMB, the primary website is the self-hosted site. But you don't have, I mean, again, you can use a self-hosted site, you can use a Google site, so sites.google.com. Or the actual GMB website. Even though it's one page, you still can silo those. Can't talk about how to do that here because we cover that in local GMB Pro or in the Mastermind or in RYS Academy, pretty much any one of our paid groups. But you can silo a GMB website.
Yeah, you can silo anything.
Yeah,
right.
Sure as hell.
And as far as that, like we have two case studies going. One is HVAC. And another one, well, I'm not gonna say what it is, free, but they're both being shared in the Heavy Hitter Club, heavyhitter.club. And so if you want more guidance on this, on how it's done, on how to set up the GMB, on how to silo the GMB, and how everything now works together. I've always said that local is relative, and so I'm taking that and applying it now to a national build where there is a GMB, but the GMB, of course, is a service area, and the service area is the US. And we're using that. I'm using the hell out of it and getting fantastic results. Again, well, Monday we'll have a Heavy Hitter Club webinar where I'm going to be covering that. Rob is going to be covering the HVAC, the case study. And we're going to be showing that, and you can totally take that one-page site and silo it because of the way that Google saves the posts.
Yeah, and again, we talk about like siloing press releases as well, and you can go watch the free webinar on our YouTube channel where we talk about press release SEO or press PR silo stacking. It's the same webinar. But we talk about that. So you can silo press releases, right? You can silo a GMB website. You can silo a regular website. You can silo a G site. So it's all about, theme mirroring, and that's what we talk about. And so you can still do it with a GMB website. So he goes, what do you put all of your information on that one page? There's a limit to how much content you can put onto a GMB website. Because in a recent project, I actually reached that limit, and it's kind of weird because you can add, like, it doesn't tell you can't add more, like it doesn't say you've added too much content if you paste a bunch of text onto the GMB website, but when you publish it, it will, whatever that limit is, it will just cut it off at the bottom, the text at the bottom, and it'll just put a little like greater than sign at the bottom. It's weird. But anyways, yeah, I mean, what I typically do is it depends on how many pages, like if there's multiple silos on the money site, for example, or if you were just going to use a GMB website instead of a money site, I try to list, a couple of paragraphs about the main products or services that the business offers, right? So I would put section headers, even though you can't edit the SEO elements of the page on a GMB website, you can still bold things, and you can, add spacing and line breaks and things like that, so that it's easier for the reader, but it also is more logical in the content structure itself. So, but you can also do outbound linking from the GMB website. So, you can think about using strategic anchor text links within the GMB website to some of the other assets in your tier one, entity assets, essentially. So you can link out to those too. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do with GMB websites. You don't have to have a self-hosted site, but the other thing I would always recommend is, even if you're just planning on using GMB stuff, you're still going to want, I mean, you absolutely should still get a Google site and an SEO. So as part of the SEO shield. So why not make the Google site your primary money site for the asset? If you don't want to use self-hosted sites, fine, use a Google site. I still think that's better than just using the GMB website, although you can get significant results with just a GMB website. We've proven that.